welcome to Barney Outdoors. Today I'm going to show you how to set rabbit snares. This is a typical rabbit run. It's quite well used. It's got large beats and very small beats. The correct way of setting a snare on an open ground is on the smaller beats. The large beats is when he comes through or she comes through and he'll just sit and hover about. On the smaller beats, he'll kick off from the large beats, kick off on the back, land on his back feet on the small beat, and then off again onto the smaller one. These are the old type of traditional snares they used to use in the 20s and 30s. They have a wooden teeler, brass wire of about 6 to 8 strands. I make all my own snares. They're all 6-stranded and I always put an eyelet here. These are mainly used as poachers. Poachers mainly use them. I don't. This is just for demonstration purposes. You're going to see no animals killed or trapped. At the moment there's not many rabbits about. My freezer's full of them, so there's no need for me to go taking more than what I need. I just want to demonstrate basically the height of a snare and how to set it correctly. A lot of people make the mistake of when they're setting these snares, they don't put any tension into the wire at all. The wire is made just loose. I always put tension by putting it in onto my knee like that, and that's got a lot of tension in that wire now. So when a rabbit comes through, and if that's too low, if that wire is too low, about 2 or 3 inches, which a lot of people make that mistake, is going to come through, hit it with the back legs, and when you go and check your wire, that's what you're going to get in the morning. So you always need to set them high and correctly. This part of the snare here is what I call the catch point. A lot of people, when they're setting these snares, they go too far over the run. They set them at the angle I'm setting them now and they think that's it. So when the rabbit comes through, he's going to hit here on this narrow part, which is no good. You need him here. You need his head and his chin right there. So you need to look over your snare, get your hand over it, right alongside that edge, and then come down. That's perfect. Is that he'll come through there now, get it, kick off from there, hit this beat here by his back legs, and then he'll get him by the chin. That's about 6 inches. Because the terrain is about 3 or 4 inches of grass, I'd stick that a little bit higher, because if it rains in the night, he won't want his belly getting wet, and he'll run that little bit higher. If he comes in too low, he's just going to hit that snare and it's going to drop back. Like that. Doesn't matter. Some rabbits run low, some rabbits run high. We're after the ones that run high, and sometime through the night he's going to run high, and that's when I'm going to get him. The thing is, if you set him too low and he comes through and he's running high and he gets it by the back legs, you haven't got another chance. If the snare's high at the beginning and he comes through low, you'll get him on the way back, guaranteed. Right, they're poachers' snares. I don't use them. I do a lot of professional work. I get called in and I'll set hundreds at a time. I don't exterminate anything. I don't believe in that. But if you're working for somebody and you've got to do a job, you've got to do it right, and you've got to keep them happy. But you can't wipe a species out. I don't care what anybody says. Especially rabbits and rats and mice and things like that. They're here forever. This is what I use. It's what I call a one-piece unit. I've got my snare at the top, and I always use a large loop when I'm on an open run, and then it comes down to a wire teeler, and then my cord, and then my peg. So again, you can over the run, nice and high. Some people now watching this will be saying, oh, that snare's way too high. No, it ain't. That's a good 6 to 7 inches. That's exactly how I want them. Again, tension in your wire, and you won't go far wrong. And if you miss it, there's always another 200 you've laid and you'll get him. Thanks for watching.